memory at Penn State literally can be anything that you think of at the top of your head.
Oh, I got to think.
Good, bad, weird, hilarious, anything. Anything you guys want to share?
I got engaged at Penn State, so that's probably definitely.
That's a good one.
It's a huge memory.
Yeah, that's a life event. So
that is a life event.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyone else have any, or?
I'm trying to think. I got to think. It's been a wild 4 years for everybody. Like,
I'll start off with mine while everyone's giving a break. It was when I was working for HBO. The one day they came to film the 24/7 thing for Penn State. That was really cool because HBO was considered like special at Penn State compared to like when ESPN comes there or just other event or other companies. And for HBO, you got so much more access to everything. Like we were like Hunter, you were already in the locker room because you were a player, but like we were allowed in the locker room.
Yeah, I saw you in the locker room.
Yeah, I was talking to Kyle. I think I said hello to you. But what was really cool is we got a golf cart and we were told from the stadium to drive around downtown to go pick up like hand warmers and everything. So all these cops were blocking everything off, and they're like, "Do you have a credential?" And I was like, "As a matter of fact, I do." And like it was amazing. Like everyone was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like you're HBO. I'm so sorry." And like driving around. So me and my friend were driving around on a golf cart throughout the whole campus, like on the main roads, and like no one could say anything about it. It was great.
That's so fun.
That's pretty
cool.
You
know what? One huge memory that's coming up is when so I didn't get freshman year football tickets, so I was at my dorm when we played Ohio State, and I was like, dude, I wasn't even watching. I thought we were gonna get creamed. I wasn't like the biggest Penn State fan yet. I didn't know anything, but I was watching when the return happened and all that, and we all just went out in the street and rioted, and that's what I remember. That was the craziest shit I'd ever seen in my life. Everybody just filled Beaver Canyon, and it was just like out there in the streets. Kids were climbing lampposts, and some people were being assholes like that kid, but everybody else was just out there celebrating, and that was nuts.
And that was easily one of like the best memories because I was at the game with my roommate, and it was freezing rain. It was sleeting. It was disgusting. We were down like 14 points, and half the student section left. And my roommate looked at me and he goes, "We should leave." And I didn't think we were gonna win, but I looked at him and I was like, "Let's just wait like another quarter, see what happens." And like things started to turn around. Rushed the field, went to Beaver Street, and like you know what I mean. It was crazy.
Yeah, my friend from Liberty was up for that game, and he had never been to a football game before. And he saw that, and he's like, "I'm never going to another football game again," because like,
oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's the best thing you'll ever
and like
see.
you can't beat it. Like it's the craziest thing I've seen at Penn State.
Yeah, that's always the story that I tell. Probably is that game. Just from my perspective, because everyone has their own.
Yeah,
they saw it like you all just described. Mine was just like, obviously being on the sideline, and I always tell it like this, but like when Grant Haley returned that blocked field goal, it was literally the loudest I think I've ever heard that stadium. And like the person right next to me, I was screaming to them to talk to them, and they couldn't even hear me. It was truly the loudest I've ever heard that stadium.
So cool. And
it was obviously my first whiteout as a player. So the whole night was just wild. And then everything after that, the storming of the field, like literally running on the field, and having fans like running past you and then singing the alma mater. Like, I put my arms like around fans, and it was just insane. Like it had to be the coolest thing that's happened.